We're having a Petra mirror match here.
I'm not sure what to think about this, because Bamya has played 3 different legends throughout this tournament. We saw the Mordex Vel against the Blaze, and then the Petra against Volcano. And that Petra, he is staying on it, but here's one issue that I was seeing, because even though they hadn't faced before in this tournament, I was comparing their Petras a little bit throughout the set. Ahmet seems more experienced with the orb than Bamya is, because we saw Ahmet go for double Nair dodge reads into a recovery. There we go, Sidelight there to take off the first stock. Whereas Bamya mainly focused on playing Gaunt's on a decent Gaunt's legend. Ahmet more so plays the entire legend kit. So from what we've seen before, Ahmet is the better orb player. Just based off the strings that they've pulled out, just based off the knowledge that they've shown us today. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe Bamya is actually the better orb player, but he hasn't shown anything yet that makes me believe
who the better so-and-so player is. Oh!
I mean, Ahmet right now is 2 stocks up within a minute. Clearly, like, he's doing something right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna quote, I forgot who said it, I think it was Gottlieb, or another pro player maybe. It's really hard to say who the better player is, because depending on the day, nice knockout by Bamya there, depending on the day, every player can wake up different. Obviously, there's a different level of consistency to each tournament, but depending on the day, someone like Machete can just wake up and decide, oh, I'm gonna win a tournament today. Depending on the day,
I remember this quote.
Someone like Gottlieb can wake up, eat like the wrong breakfast. Oh, I think Sage said it to me. Sage said it to me recently in voice chat. Yeah.
I remember, I think it was Gottlieb as well, that before BCX started, some pros were interviewed and they'd have like the interviews played during advertisement breaks. I think it was Goldly or maybe Sensor, like one very prominent pro that like runs an entire region. It was saying like it's depending on the day.
Yeah,
but like I should say today, Ahmet,
like bad sleep, you know. When
exactly.
You're at this high of a level, when you're at this high of a level, like just competing against each other at the peak of what is currently the top of Brawlhalla, you know, you're sitting at the zenith. A minor difference, like bad sleep, bad breakfast, you know, maybe you stayed on the toilet for too long and your legs fell asleep, like that can all just mess with your gameplay for that.
Do you play with a DDR pad? You don't need no legs to play this game.
No, I got restless legs, bro. If my legs ain't moving, I'm not playing well.
Okay, so Bamya is bringing it back after a 3-1 deficit in stocks. It's now 1-1, but Ahmet has a massive damage lead, putting Bamya in the red. They are at knockout percent, or knockout damage values, I should say. We are on, I forgot the name of this call. I wanted to call it Elder's Recess or so, but that's because we've been playing too much Monster Hunter.
The new one, I assume.
It's not even the new one. This is the Aurora Brin Battle Pass one. I'm just gonna call it new.
Bamya!
Yep. So easy KO on recent small Brawl Haven. Damage was really even, but most of Bamya's damage. Bamya felt really bursty.
Again. That replay by Ahmet, where he got the second stock of Bamya, that was nasty, man. That gave Ahmet so much control of that game. And we're not seeing a character switch from Bamya here, interestingly enough.
Really?
He's confident. I mean, realistically, Ahmet can assign a lot of him winning that game towards that second stock 0 to death that he did against Bamya there. That gave him a lot of control, a very confident lead, and allowed him to do a lot more stuff. So maybe Bamya in his head is like, you know, if that doesn't happen, I think I got this. Because the damage was also very even.
Damage was even, but Bamya did. It felt like he was doing 90% of the work on those gauntlets. And right now he's starting off with them. And he's doing really well. Ahmet with the landing Sair, gets Nair into recovery. This is what I'm talking about. That's not something we've seen from Bamya before on his orb.
But Bamya is looking a lot more in control here than the previous games. Though Ahmet has been able to get the bigger damage quotas here off of each hit. Well, Bamya has been mainly just, I think that's like the 7th or 5th end light that he's hit so far this game on Gauntlets. He's really
but
like
he's not getting
zoning
anything
out,
off of it.
and yeah, sadly not, you know, but he's winning a lot of neutral engagements. Once he's able to convert anything else off of them, instead of just getting that one hit at a time and then resetting neutral, he's going to be able to convert bigly here, but I think that might be it for him as Ahmet plays it beautifully with the dealer recovery. I think me personally, I think I would probably like drop the knockout there by attempting like some like D-like ground pound or something.
Nah, Ahmet is just him, don't worry about it.
Yeah, he is him.
Pretty decent lead so far too. Bamya is struggling to get a lot of extended strings. Like you said before, they were hitting a lot of end lights on those gauntlets, but not really doing like side light or nair conversions, extending other options. Whereas Ahmet is like, whenever he gets something, he gets like 2 or 3 extra hits on top of it. Bamya getting the 6th or 7th end light in this second game.
Yeah, I think Bamya just realized though what is happening. He's been realizing that he's not able to convert anything aside from like one hit at a time. So I've noticed that ever since right before he got that knockout on Ahmet's first stock, he's been trying to go for a lot more stuff. Ahmet has been able to fend that off quite well, but towards the end it actually resulted in Bamya getting a knockout. So maybe he's now going to be playing more aggressive with his option usage to potentially get
catches in there for the dodge into
catches.
the recovery. Ahmet is the orb goat. Okay, landing there, congrats from Bamya. Ahmet trying to get the weapon star.
Oh.
It's a dodge call. 3-piece. Nair doesn't get the Sair. Still gets his landing Sair to reverse it. That's already Bamya in orange. Damage is even. Nair caught. Nair to recovery.
Oh, it might be cooked for Bamya here.
Sidelight Sair. Ahmet going deep. Yes! Sir! Ahmet! Oh,
Ahmet
my
taking a
goodness.
very strong second game here with that beautiful 2-star.
Hey, Messi or Ronaldo are considered the goats of soccer. Kobe is one of the goats of basketball. And Ahmet knows how to play ball in Brawlhalla, baby. Look at that. Yeah, and then just the beautiful dare bounce off the wall, knocking Bamya out. Very confident 2-stock. Can we get 3-0 and a handshake?
I mean, Bamya just switched on to what we know him for, what we all know and love him for, that signature Zolofis. And oh boy, am I ready to see some Canon 0-2 deaths happening here on this small world's end map. And we're already starting it off. Sadly, doesn't convert anything else there, but that's already one hit more than he's been able to do so in the previous game. Now, he's going to play a lot of Canon here, try to potentially get Ahmet out very quickly if he can. Well, you can tell Ahmet is playing a lot more careful now that he's got that cannon in hand, playing more footsies, jumping around him a little bit more, and trying to get them punishes. But Bamya's playing so careful, he's mainly getting Endlight right now, putting Ahmet in disadvantage states, and sadly misses that nair there to get that disadvantage state going for Ahmet, but still able to put him in the corner here. Quick reversal by Ahmet. Now playing a little bit more aggressive with the options on gauntlets, going in a little bit more. Maybe he's more comfortable in that matchup as he now forces Bamya into disadvantage state. Bamya dips low there. Ahmet really quickly recognizing that and goes for the immediate ground pound. Realized, yeah, if I do this, he's not going to be able to dip down low again quickly enough. Now Bamya on the unarmed goes for an interesting nair there. Immediately gets punished with a beautiful 3-piece with the sidelight. D-light recovering turnaround here. Now the unarmed N-light picks up the weapon immediately. Now the side air not quite able to get the knockout as Bamya commits on the offstage there with the unarmed. Picks up the cannon, not quite able to get the knockout here. The cannon is a bit of a rough one to get a knockout with if you don't land a signature or a read. Now he's looking for those side airs, gets the down light there. No, he does not. And the beautiful punish just by Ahmet, and that might be rough for Bamya. He's going on the offstage, that grab. Oh no!
Ahmet! Wait, he chokes it! Oh, that's really bad. Oh no, Ahmet could have had a 2-stock lead in this, but now Bamya on that cannon being a very momentum heavy weapon. Even if you're on white, as long as he gets one decent read, especially on a stage as small as this, it's essentially a guaranteed stock. I don't know how I feel about this Zol pick. Yes, it's Bamya's main. He has done really well in majors on this, but looking at his character picks from earlier in top 8, Mordex Vel, Petra, now going to the Zol. There is no overlap whatsoever. He has to adapt all the way over again, and now he has only one stock to play with, and it's becoming even more damaged as Ahmet is getting another ladder combo on that beautiful orb of his. He knows how to play ball. Oh, that's a beautiful dare.
Beautiful! This is still winnable for Bamya as he gets a beautiful stock off of Ahmet there with that end-like down air read. That's finally that conversion that Bamya's been looking for. I was going to say that's more of a fundamental issue as Bamya's not really able to get more than one hit at a time again, but now he's able to convert some stuff, gets the D-Lick there off that end light, plays around Ahmet beautifully here. Maybe, you know, these guys are both really big ranked grinders. They have thousands, if not hundreds, if not thousands of games each season. They played each other plenty of times. And that might have been a fundamental issue there as he gets the ground, but gets the down air! Gets another ground, but no!
Oh, Bamya, no!
Bamya!
No! 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 Poor Bamya!
No!
Ain't no way!
What did I just
Ain't no way, Addy! No!
No! No, he had it. He had it.
I am saluting. I am saluting into the camera. 07s to Bamya. I respect that. He went for it. He did the all or nothing. Oh. Okay, perfect dodge. Lands into the ground pound.
Greed. And look,
Bamya fast falling.
Goes for the weapon throw somehow. Oh, he goes for a weapon throw for some reason.
Oh,
no! There, which he did. If he played it right, he had Ahmet just gone there. But he goes for too much with that weepon throw and just calls it a day. No way.